Hello there, Brick Fanatics. Here's a question for you. How much money do you reckon the Lego Group made in 2023? The answer is quite a lot of money, but not quite as much money as they made in 2022. The Lego Group has published its full financial results for 2023, and progress is being made, growth is happening, but it's maybe not happening as fast as the Lego Group might like, all things considered. The company reported a 4% growth in sales and a 2% jump in revenue compared to the same period in 2022. However, these numbers are down quite a bit compared with the 12% boost in sales and 17% increase in revenue from 2021 to 2022. So basically, things are good for the Lego Group, but they have grown faster than they're growing at the moment. Still, the fact that the company is growing at all in a very uncertain economic climate is impressive, and it does show that definitely something that the Lego Group is doing is working quite well. In terms of real-world numbers, in 2023 the Lego Group made 65.9 billion Danish kroner, or 7.5 billion pounds, which is a lot of money, certainly more than I've got in my bank account right now, although I haven't factored in my savings account. No, that's definitely still more than that. I'm just going to have a look in here. So I've got some bus tickets and a receipt from Lego Shop, and some US dollars and bus pass. I think maybe the Lego Group had a better 2023 than I did. Even so, revenue is only part of the story. The company's net profit for 2023 was 13.1 billion Danish kroner, down from last year's 13.8 billion Danish kroner. So still doing all right, but not doing as all right as they could be. There are two major factors that the Lego Group cites as explaining away part of this drop. Number one is the exchange rate, which is apparently not in Denmark's favour at the moment, so Lego sets are selling for the same prices, but the Lego Group is making slightly less money off of them. The other factor that the Lego Group claims has had a short-term impact on growth is significant investment in what is called strategic initiatives. Essentially, in 2023, the Lego Group spent a lot more money than usual on new infrastructure, new factories, new Lego stores, and indeed in building new IP. Dreams, apparently, must have been quite expensive, because it's something that the Lego Group has pointed out specifically. This might come as a bit of a surprise to anyone who might have looked at Dreams and assumed that it was going to be a fairly short-lived theme, because did this really have the staying power of like a Ninjago? But according to Lego CEO Niels B. Christiansen, quote, "We are on with our plans with Lego Dreams after the first half year. But I'll also say it is the first half year of a longer journey. You don't build a homegrown IP in 6 months or 9 months. We know from Lego Ninjago that that is a 3-4 year period, and so we are continuing that journey." So I hope you like Dreams, because it's apparently not going anywhere anytime soon. I think it's the number of Zs in Dreams that just upsets me. Like, I get it. I get why, it's like it's being asleep and snoring, but it just doesn't sit right with me. You don't need that many Zs. You don't need any Zs, indeed, in the word Dreams. Anyway, as said, Lego sales are up, but profits are not up quite as much, and part of the reason for that is that the Lego Group has been experimenting with slightly cheaper Lego sets. Not necessarily cheap Lego, but smaller sets that then cost less for the consumer. This then has an impact on the amount of money that the Lego Group can make, because yes, they're selling more products, but they're not necessarily making as much money per sale. Again, according to Christiansen, quote, "When we look at it, we've gotten Lego sets to more kids, and overall we haven't seen a decline in the number of sets sold, we've seen an increase. But we have in many markets seen a certain decline in the average price, which would kind of hint towards consumers maybe still buying the same amount or more Lego sets, but maybe buying at slightly lower price points." And absolutely that does make sense, because Lego is very expensive and there's something of a financial crisis happening in many countries around the world right now. Chances are, if you're watching this video, you don't need to be told that a lot of people are making very careful choices about what Lego sets they do and do not purchase. And it does seem like the Lego Group is aware of this change and this shift within the market. And certainly over the past few months, we've been seeing more and more tiny or smaller Lego sets, even aimed at adults, which therefore come with a slightly lower price point and a slightly lower outlay when you're buying a new Lego set. It is just interesting, though, to note just how much this then impacts the LEGO Group's bottom line. Not that they're hurting by any stretch of the imagination, but it is something that they factor in when they're making these kinds of decisions. They're aware they're going to make less money when they make slightly smaller LEGO sets. The other side of it is, would they sell as many LEGO sets if they kept just making bigger and bigger and more expensive ones? And the answer is probably no, because there is a breaking point at which even the most ardent LEGO fan will just say, nope, not buying that one. One thing that's always very interesting in these financial reports is a breakdown of which LEGO themes are making the LEGO Group the most money. According to the report this time around, the top 5 themes for 2023 were LEGO Icons, LEGO City, LEGO Technic, LEGO Star Wars, and LEGO Harry Potter. A mix, according to the LEGO Group, of homegrown and entertainment IPs. There has been a little bit of a shake-up here. I mean, often, for the most part, these things don't move around very much. Star Wars is always there. City is generally a solid performer. Icons makes complete sense. Technic, I guess someone's buying them. It's interesting to see Harry Potter return to the top 5 themes list, especially at a time when the franchise does feel like it's waning a little bit in popularity within the public consciousness. Presumably the phenomenally popular Hogwarts Legacy video game has done something to revitalise interest in the Harry Potter brand in general, and merchandise specifically. A potential decline in LEGO Friends is also interesting, given that 2023 was the year of a big refresh for the theme, with the original 5 LEGO Friends kind of put out to pasture and replaced by a new generation of characters. It's interesting to note that in 2024, a lot of those old school original generation Friends characters have been making a return and have been appearing in LEGO sets, sometimes entirely divorced from a lot of the new characters. Apparently, the appeal of these new characters maybe is not quite as strong as it could have been hoped, and maybe people just really were attached to the original characters: Olivia, Mia, Emma, Stephanie, and Andrea. At the same time, that big LEGO Friends refresh may end up paying dividends in years to come, because the LEGO Group now has a much clearer understanding of what people actually want from the theme. So all in all, it has not been the biggest year in the world for the LEGO Group, but it has been perhaps a very influential year. The impact of the things that happened in 2023 and the expansion and the shifting around that the LEGO Group did will potentially not be felt for many years to come, but eventually there's going to be a kind of a snowball effect. Small things have happened in 2023 that are going to end up shaping the LEGO Group in big ways in years to come. As for how things end up playing out in 2024, nobody knows yet, but it's going to be a lot of fun finding out. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Make sure that if you are going to be making a lego.com purchase in the near future that you use the QR code, which is on screen, or the affiliate link, which is in the description. Doing so just gives us a little bit of a kickback when you make a purchase from the LEGO website. Make sure that you go to brickfanatics.com for all of your LEGO news. Make sure that you sign up to our newsletter so that you never miss anything LEGO related ever again. And make sure that you do the regular YouTube things. Leave a comment down below, hit the like button, hit subscribe, hit the notification bell. Just have a lovely day. Thank you.